Hello learners, a very good afternoon to you all. Today we will discuss the second part of the second chapter in geography in 8th standard, that is interior of the earth. Now we will see the continental crust. What do you mean by continental crust? Continental crust is the crust where you are having where the interior part of the earth is there, at the down where the different sea is there, that we called a continental crust. Now let us discuss. The continents are mainly composed of silica. Silica is the compound of silicon elements and aluminium. Because of high proportion in this layer, the layer was earlier known as Cl. The density of continental crust is 2.65 to 2 grams centimeter cubic. The thickness of this layer is approximately 30 kilometers. Granite rocks are mainly found in this layer. So when you are having a volcano, when the lava is coming and it's meeting to the continental crust, over there you will find there is a thickness of the layer which is going from the continental crust, means जो अर्थ के ऊपर से जो volcanoes आता है और जो फिर continental shade में जाता है, over there you will find the density of the continental crust is 2.65 and 2.90, and the Cl means the layer which is there on the continental crust, that is called Cl actually, and over there you will find different mainly composed of silica and aluminium over there. So different materials you will find on the continental crust when the lava is going and it is moving with the great tremendous approximately of 30 kilometers, and over there different rocks has been formed. This is the oceanic crust. This is the second layer of the crust. So this is the second layer of the crust where you are having in the interior of the earth. It is made up of silica, means that crust is made up of silica and magnesium. It was earlier called Sima. This layer is approximately 7 to 10 kilometer thick, means that layer is having how much thickness of that? 7 to 10 kilometer. The density of this layer is 2.9 grams centimeter cubic to 3.3 grams centimeter cubic. In this layer, basalt and gabbro rocks are mainly found. So in this layer of oceanic crust, what you will find? You will find gabbro rocks and basalt rocks. Means when this lava is going, or when the oceanic crust is being fully layered by some of the gram of cubic, the thickness of that rocks mainly found in the basalt and gabbro rocks of that oceanic crust area. So you are having different crust in the interior of the earth actually. And this here they have given you the table how the silicon is having short form: aluminium, silicon, magnesium, nickel, ferrous. This all you will find in the interior of the earth layer actually. How the magma is there, how the core is there, inner core is there. So all this is made up of different materials actually. Next we'll see mantle. A mantle is also called a magma. A magma means it is a very hot part of the interior of the earth actually. Below the crust lies the mantle. Mantle can be divided into two layers, upper and lower mantle. So mantle is having upper layer, upper also, and lower mantle. When the lava is coming, means it is coming from the lower also and it is coming from upper also. The upper layer is more in liquid state. So this mantle is in the liquid state actually. Here one finds magma chamber. It is through these chambers the magma comes out on the earth's surface during volcanic eruption. So when the volcanic eruption is taking place, this magma comes out from that volcanic eruption of the interior of the earth. So magma mantle is also called magma, and it is very hot actually. This layer is also known as asthenosphere. So what the layer is coming from the volcanic eruption, that we call as a asthenosphere. Epicenter of deep-seated earthquake are usually found here. So you will find the epicenter when the lava is coming and it is meeting to the surface of the earth. That surface we call a epicenter. Mantle begins at the depth around 42 km from the earth's surface. So they are having the distance of how many? 42 km when the lava is coming and it is meeting to the earth's surface. So it is around 42 km. The internal energy released due to endogenetic movements occurring in this layer is responsible for mountaining buildings, rifts, volcanic eruptions, earthquake, etc. Now, how the endogenetic movements are created? When there is some internal energy is released, means something tension is mounted under the surface of the earth or the interior of the earth, then only the earthquake and volcanic eruptions are taking place. Now mountain buildings means what? Mountain building means when the lava is going from there, you will find over there a plateaus of a different rocks you will find. So this is because of the volcanic eruption. Now what is rift? Rift means when the lava is taking place. Once the lava is gone from that area, that next time there will be no lava, and if lava is not there, means that the particular area will have a लैंडस्लाइड मीन्स सबड्यू हो जाएगा, और सबड्यू होने के बाद क्या हो जाएगा, फिर वहाँ पे वाटर फ्लो करने लगेगा. दैट इन दैट माउंटेन यू विल फाइंड द रिफ्ट वैली, मीन्स बोथ द साइड यू विल हैव अ माउंटेन एंड इन बिटवीन देयर विल बी द water flow, or you will call as a lake over there. So because of that, rift is formed over there. In this layer, it is inferred that the temperature at the depth is 2400 to 2009 kilometer. Depth will be around 2200 degrees Celsius to 2500 Celsius. Here there is a sudden change in the structure or density of material. It is estimated that this layer extends up to a depth of 2870 kilometer. Average density of this layer is 4.5 gram centimeter cubic, and it increases with depth. Increasing pressure is reason behind this. The density of lower mantle is about 5.7 gram cubic. So I have told you that the density of mantle is about 5.7 gram of cubic. So when lava is taking place, when the mantle is moving, it is having a tremendous speed. It can destroy the whatever the things are coming, that will be destroyed. There will be the hole, there will be the different fractures will be there because of this layer, because over there you will find the temperature of depth is around 2200 to 2005 degrees Celsius. So over there is a density of material is more, and the depth means जहाँ से वो लावा निकल रहा है, मीन्स डेप्थ से जो पास आउट हो रहा है उसका कितना डिस्टेंस है किलोमीटर का, 2870 किलोमीटर. So now what is core? Core means it is a part of the outer core and the inner core of the interior of the. We are having two core, one is inner core and one is outer core. Now we'll see. The core starts from around the depth of about 2009 km from the earth's surface. So it is starting from the core start from 2009 km from the earth's surface, means top of the earth. The part of the earth's interior extending from the mantle up to the center of the earth is the core. Means जो center part है earth का, वहाँ पे क्या मिलेगा, mantle मिलेगा. Means over there you will find magma. The thickness of the core is about 3471 km. This layer can be divided into outer core and inner core. First we will see outer core. Outer core extends from around 2900 km to 5100 km. The secondary waves cannot pass through the core, means secondary wave cannot pass from the outer core. They get absorbed in this region, means because of the water they get absorbed in that particular region. This has led to the scientists to believe that the core could be liquid or semi-liquid in nature. So the scientists have been researched that whatever the things coming in the form of waves, these are coming in the liquid and semi-liquid. The primary waves travel through this layer, but their speed reduces when passing this layer. The density of outer core is 9.8 gram cubic. The temperature of the liquid outer core is around 5000 degrees Celsius. So over there you will find the density of outer core is having more as compared to the inner core, means they are having 9.8 gram centimeter cubic, means that the temperature of the liquid is more actually as compared to the inner core. We have learned that the outer core of the earth's interior is in liquid state. So the interior of the earth means middle of the earth, you are having a liquid state over there because of the magma, and the proportion of iron is more in this layer. Vertical currents originate in the liquid layer. This is other characteristic of this area. So that area and that layer is having a liquid layer, means that side only we call a liquid. It is in the interior of the earth. In this spiral eddies of liquid, iron and thus magnetic field is generated. So over there you will find a liquid of iron and magnetic field. It is sometimes called the geodynamic. 2. The magnetic field in the earth functional even outside the earth's surface for a quite distance. As a result, a cover develop around the earth because of the magnetic field. So over there you will find magnetic field. Magnetic field is the form where the layer of the earth's surface is coming, and there will be the distance. When the lava is coming, lava comes from horizontal way also, and it comes the downward also. So there is different changes is taking place, and the distance is being covered because of the magnetic field of the lava. The earth atmosphere is protected from solar winds coming from the sun. The magnetic field thus develop, and the earth is called magnetosphere. So when the solar wind is coming and is protected by the actually solar winds that is coming from the sun, the rays are coming in the perpendicular way actually. So these are protected by solar winds, and when this magnetic field develops over there, so these are called magnetosphere. This is the fifth and an important sphere of the earth. So now we will see the inner core. Now how the inner core is playing a role, we'll see. Inner core extends from around 5.50 km to a depth of around 6371 km Earth surface. It is a core of the Earth which is in solid state. The density of this sphere is around 13.3 grams centimeter cubic. Iron and nickel are the major elements found here. So in the inner core you will find, which are the elements you will find? It is iron and nickel over there you will find. Therefore, this layer is called a knife. So when you will find the different material over there, and this layer is called a knife actually, as the material in this layer are under extreme pressure, means they are having more pressure as compared to the inner core or outer core. The inner core is in solid state. So the inner core is in solid state, and outer core you are having a liquid and semi-liquid state. The temperature is almost equivalent to the surface temperature of the sun. So how the temperature of sun is having, in that same temperature you will find it inner core also. So this is the information of inner core and outer core, and this you can see the diagram actually. So this is also the solar winds, and it is in the perpendicular form, and that solar winds is we also called a magnetosphere. Why? Because the temperature or the surface of the earth, and it is moving to the different ways, that is called earth magnetosphere. And we are also having one diagram, that is earth a magnet. So we are also called a geomagnetic and equator of this diagrams. So when the earthquake is taking place, we are having different waves which are passing through the earth's surface actually. So this is the explanation of second chapter in geography. Hope you have understood this lesson.